Welcome to the fourth Saturday video hop. Today, our theme, this month our theme is mail, postage. So I wonder what we're all going to do, how we're going to interpret this challenge. Let's post some happy mail, Freddie, shall we? Here we are. Now, it won't go until tomorrow. Well, oh, no, actually, it's Wednesday today, so it'll be collected hopefully later. Let's pop that in there and let's see this season's postbox topper. Oh, how inspiring. Look, a little piggy, and oh, they're on their summer holidays. Oh, isn't that wonderful? You've got a little banner and an octopus, but look at this hippie bus. Isn't that amazing? Sorry, I'm very wobbly here with the camera. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. This is very inspiring, actually. I think I might make some happy mail with this sort of vibe going on. Oh, how wonderful. Thank you to the person who has created this for us. Every season, something different. I've enjoyed collecting stationery since I was a little girl. I remember going into our, it's a newsagent, but they have them in most towns, still in England, in Britain, Smiths, and looking at all this stationery. I used to buy do you remember? I think I had a Holly Hobby one, the Trifold letters, and you had like a little sticker, a little gold sticker, and then you used to put those through the post. I used to love those. When we were on holiday, I found a modern day equivalent of the Trifold letter. Couldn't resist buying stationery, little set of 6. It's called Pigeon. The letter reinvented, write, fold, send. We're going to make trifold letters today, but look at this one. It opens like this. This one's a little bit too complicated for me to fold, and I don't want to take their idea. Oh, look, it is actually an A4 piece of paper. So you write your little letter in there, fold it up, and then stick this down and write your address, and then it gets sent through the post. I thought that was such fun, such fun. Couldn't resist buying it. I've always been the same for stationery. Let's make a trifold letter, shall we? I know we've talked about it before. Who did typing growing up, typing lessons? And I said I'd found one of these books. Do you remember? They've got this little string. I said to you I'd got it, but couldn't find where I put it. And then I think, oh yes, if you remember, this threaded through here, this hole here, and it stood up by your desk like this. This is bringing back the memories. Pitman's commercial typing, and you had your little exercises that you did with your typewriter. Oh, that brings back memories. I'm going to use some of these papers to make my trifold letters. Now, I did do this a while back, and I did it with Gail Tuthill, had a video out, and I made one of these trifold letters, just put a sticker on it and sent it through the post, and it did arrive in America. So I was thoroughly pleased with that. So they still work. So let's make 3, shall we? going to decorate it first. So let me just get the ink out of the drawer. Freddie's outside before it gets too hot. Oh, you want me to play? Oh, good timing, Freddie. There he is. He's having a little play before it gets too hot. I'm not tiring of having this little drawer. I'm loving it. I've got my ink pad. That's what I need out of there. It's still tidy. Okay, it's only been 2 days, I know, but oh dear. Flo's doing her journaling today. Right, so I'm going to get here's my little basket of homemade stamps. I know somewhere I have a blackberry stamp. I found that the blackberries were out today when we had our early morning walk at the park. Some of the blackberries are ripening. I have to bring a tub along another time. Give it a few weeks, or maybe by the end of the week. Gosh, there's lots of fruit on here. I'm going to try one. Hold on, let's see if it's bitter. Hold on. Oh no, it's nice. Or slightly could do with a little bit of sugar, but I've got such a sweet tooth. There it is. There. There's the blackberries. Pop these ones back. It's like that when you've had a little tidy up. You go through a little phase of putting everything back in its place. Trust me, that won't last. Oh, I need to get that little mat because it's good to put something spongy underneath when you print. I'm only going, it does seem to work. I'm going by what I've been told. Look at this gorgeous page. It's got beautiful handwriting. And that was the typing lesson. Oh, to do that. Oh, gosh. Lovely. I'm just going to put the blackberries up the side. I noticed because you use both sides, and I learnt from Anne Lay, you can even use the edges to carve on as well. That on the other side, there's the key. Same key. That's the key that inspired this. I think I was just going to do blackberries, but I'm going to use the key as well. I keep this key just for display in the lock, in the door, the lounge door. Yeah, let's do a key one. Things evolve, don't they? As you're crafting, do you find that? You start off with one idea, thinking, oh yes, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to do blackberries. Right, so it's going to fold up. I'm going to double the pages. So trifold letter. I'm experimenting as we go. It's going to fold up like that. I wonder if I put this side upside down. I'm experimenting as I go. And that side that way. What it's going to look like when I fold it. Of course, I'm going to eyeball. You can measure the trifold. I'm just going to eyeball it. That will be fine. That'll be fine. Oh, that's it, because you have to have somewhere for the sticker to go. Yes. And burnish that down. I'm folding it before I decorate it, just to see where I want to put them. So it's that way up. And then when you open it, it's that way. No, I think I'll put it both that way.
there we are. I'm thinking this through as we go. So both the right way up. Just going to refold that. Oh, as I say, this isn't a tutorial. It's just a process, my process. I'm sure you'll find easier way to do things yourself. I think that's the beauty of it, though. You will find ways to do this. I think I'm going to fold it that way. So these lovely, I'm not going to take these off, these little serrated edges, because I think they're gorgeous, but I don't want them to get caught in the post. Lovely, lovely. This will evolve. Yes, that's it. And then when the person opens it up, let's decorate inside as well. You can almost hear the cogs of my head whirling as I try and work this out. Oh dear. Just some simple decorations on here, because I just think the paper in itself is just so lovely. There we are. Now I'm going to do some more, because we're going to sew these together on the machine. Oh look, I'm going to make sure that bit's showing. I do love the handwriting. And I love this. Directions to candidates. Oh, exams. I remember in my typing exam, I put the carbon paper the wrong way round. So instead of having 2 copies, I had the copy on the back. I was never destined to be a typist. Oh dear. But of course now I enjoy using my vintage typewriter. Trying to think of the make of my, that's a portable typewriter I've got. They were bigger, the typewriters I used. Is it Underwood? Was that the name? I'm trying to think now. I do love keys. Let's see if I fold this a little bit more. So that one's going to be the inside. Eyeballing this again. And then that's going to come up there. And we'll have like a little round sticker there. It's quite nice to experiment with what will go through the post. You would be surprised. There's keys. Lovely. That's that way up. I'm getting all upside down and back to front. Do you know I'm not going to worry too much? Getting things the right way up, it's quite tricky, isn't it? Oh, I love this one. Typed numbers and symbols. I love this. Let's fold this one. So we'll make 3, and I am going to pop these in the post, and we'll see if these ones arrive too. It will just be like a postcard stamp, so I think they'll arrive fairly quickly. Which one shall I do? I think I'll do the blackberries, because it's that time of year. I'm going to be taking a tub up to the park, maybe towards the end of the week, And I make apple, and I'm just going to re-ink my ink pad. I'm going to make apple and blackberry crumble. I'll stew the apples first. I've got quite a few apples to eat up from my veg box. Let me just test that on something, just in case it's too juicy. Oh no, that's fine. Whoops, throwing it around. I'm just throwing it around. There we are. There. Right, let's get the machine out and let's not waste that ink. Pop it on here, because this drop paper eventually will be made into envelopes. So it's nice to have paint and ink stamps, make drop sheets, make nice backgrounds for collage and envelopes. You had your little mad half hour there, Freddie. Gonna lie down now. Oh, it's worn out. Lovely. Oh, I'm gonna put my ink away in the right place. It's quite hot, isn't it, Fred? You're having a little relax, aren't you? Here's a lovely little writing set from Christina. It's come all the way from Australia. Look at that, matching paper as well. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. And she's popped it on the back of one of our homemade index cards. So there's two sheets together, and I am just going to gently sew round these. Can you see the sack over there? That's another craft art form that I want to explore. Lovely Ruth, she makes homemade rugs, handmade rugs, always has done. It's a skill that's been passed down in her family. So I've got Ben had some old sacking from some, I don't know, prop so I've got that, and I've got a frame. I'm going to start off with just something very small. So if you're wondering what that is over there, that's what that is. Is your room like that? Full of works in progress and plans and... Oh dear. I think I don't want to start the rug quite yet, because I'm doing the quilting, so I want to concentrate on that first. Here we are. I didn't put any glue on the pages. It seems to have held together okay. Now, something I think is quite effective, because you can use you may have different stitches on yours. Mine, this little lever's broken, and this beautiful little machine just has one little stitch and just the same length. But Cat Hand, she did one, when she was doing some stitching, she did one straight and one wiggly edge. So you don't have to have a fancy machine for that. I'm doing my own wiggly wobbly stitch, and I think that looks really effective. She said she does that with pen too, and it's just in case these lines as well aren't straight. It's just very effective. can see that line was a little bit wobbly, but now I'm adding this wobbly line. I don't think it's going to notice. Put the foot up and pop it down again. Piece of fabric there, my leader ender, and that just makes sure I don't waste too much of this wonderful thread that Sam gave me. Variegated teal, wasn't that kind of him? Oh. In they go. There we are, I made 3. I'm just burnishing them down a bit with this gorgeous little vintage ruler along the folds. Oh, there's some ends there. I want to take the ends off because I don't want those to get caught in the post. I'll put those with my little scrips and scraps. Here we are. Now what's left to do on these trifold letters is to, oh yes, make the little sticker. I remember having little gold round stickers that went on mine. So I haven't got any gold. Well, I have, but I've got some on the typing paper. I noticed I've been doing some painty paper. So if you've got a hole punch, you can use that. If you don't, you can just draw around. Here we are. Cut those out and then we can use those as our stickers. And it's lovely to know that if we send these, all being well, they do arrive. I'll pop that there on that handy table. I think that would look nice with something stamped on it, don't you? What can we use? We need something small. Oh, the sunshine one is nice. Let's get that. Oh, look at me tidying up as I go along. And I have to keep getting everything out. It won't last. It won't last. It never does it? Well, it doesn't with me. It doesn't with me. Maybe you're much better behaved than I am. Where did it go? I just had the sunshine stamp. Oh, it's under there. That. Oh yeah, oh that's lovely. Nice and summery. Pop that in the middle. There we are, they look lovely. Oh, you can hear Freddie having a drink. That's good to know, isn't it? He's drinking plenty in this weather. Does that actually need topping up, Fred? Oh wait, just there. I'm just going to top it. Good. He's got some fresh water now. So, right, that's my sticker. And then what I did when I sent it off to Gail is I got a little post-it note and I wrote a little something on it and stuck the post-it note inside. because I thought once this arrives, people can use it as ephemera and do their own thing with it and put it in their journal. So I didn't want to write in it. If you wanted to write in it, you could put some blank paper in there, ready for somebody. But I just popped a little post-it note on there and wrote a little note. I'll write the little note later. And then, oh, let's put that inside. And then I sealed it up like so. I treated myself to some new post-it notes actually. They're handy for happy mails and just making our own notes. My other ones were nearly run out. You see, I love stationery. I write little notes to myself. Those were nearly run out. They were all the same. They had little flowers and bees. So I got some more of those. And then glue this down like so. And then it'll be ready for posting. We call it posting in the US. You call it mailing. Oh, I've stuck it down. I haven't written the note. I'll prise it open later. Let me just do that now, and then I will do that later. And then I need to put some address labels on here. Put the address label on. And let's get some postage for that. And maybe if you haven't got a little writing set and you can't get out to the shops, maybe you could make your own. This is just a piece of scrapbook paper. And I rounded the corners, did I? Yeah, I rounded the corners. And I made a little pocket ready for the stamps. And then I've got my homemade envelopes and papers and some bits for happy mail and for sending off to people. So let's get a stamp. This is international, so I'm going to pop a... Do you know, it's funny we're doing this. I don't know whether, did you have a post office set when you were little? And you had... It had like a folder like this, and you had little stamps and you could tear them off and stick them. Who had one of those? I used to love playing with my post office set, and I think I still do. We've never grown out of loving our pens and our writing sets, have we? So when I've written the post-it note, it's stuck down, and I am going to post that all ready to go off in the post. So I will say goodbye and check out the links below to see who else has been in the hop, taking part in the hop. There'll be a playlist, and you can just click on the playlist and see how other people have interpreted this challenge. Take care till I see you next time. I'll see you in people's lives and people's chats and in the comments. I do appreciate all the comments and feedback. That's wonderful. Thank you. So from Freddie and I, take care everyone. Bye. This is a lovely little post box, Victorian, just in the gate post, the house.
I mean, she's very she started out with
Carl Sholton Open Studio. Look what I came across. Absolutely stunning, life-size sculptures. And they're made out of style. Absolutely incredible. And the artist is called Kendra Haste. And this is her workshop. Absolutely amazing.